everybody, Thomas Lucas here, and welcome back to the Railway, and welcome back to another review. Today I'm looking at a brake van from Oxford Rail, and that is this, the Oxford Rail BR towed brake van, and this would have been based at Basingstoke, and this is number 35717. So I bought this one from the West Somerset Railway back in July of 2025, and I bought this because I thought, as I've already got a BR tow brake van from Hornby and a Great Western one from Hornby, I thought I might as well try the Oxford Rail one and see what this is like. So I bought this for a sum of £18, which is not bad. It's not a bad price. It's a decent price for a sort of a new brake van, really. It's good. It's a fairly good price, and with it being a heritage line, all you need to do, I'll do whatever is necessary to help out with the funds for that railway as well. So yes, another Great Western piece of rolling stock, well, BR, ex-Great Western, if you know what I mean. And yeah, right then, I think it's time to unbox this and see what we have officially inside. So let's get started. Okay, so there's the box of the Oxford Rail tow brake van. So without further ado, let's get this unboxed. Now, there's not really much on the side there, apart from that pretty much. So if you want to pause and just get the code from that, and then you can see what I mean if you want to pick one of these up. But for now, let's get this unboxed. I'll go from this side, and I'll slide out if I can. It's a bit of a tight fit, this one. Let's try that. Try and get a bit of gravity going here. There we go. It is out. Right. It's not smaller than you think. Yeah. Why does it feel like this is smaller than the Hornby ones? It could be. Let's have a look. Right. There it is. Yeah, I swear that's not smaller. Now, I'm going to grab one of the Hornby ones, because from the box it looks quite big, but because it's out the box it just feels a lot smaller. I'll just put that back in its box there. Yeah, I do wonder if, but I'll do that in a second. But anyway, there is the brake van in the BR sort of grey livery. So this would be sort of 1948 onwards sort of era. Actually, this is Basingstoke, so this will be either stored or worked from Basingstoke, or just built at Basingstoke, whichever way. Right, I'm just going to get one of the Hornby ones. Is one of them, and I'll just bring over, and it's different livery, but I think that this one is smaller than a Hornby one. Let's have a look here. Ooh, yeah. So here's one of the Hornby ones. This is the Great Western one, and here's the Oxford Rail one. Okay. Now, if I hold the Hornby one there, then bring the Oxford Rail one. Yeah. Significantly shorter. It's obviously a different type of tow brake van, or there's a slight size comparison between them. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Yeah, it's a significantly different size to this one. I don't know which one is more accurate, or they're just two types of brake vans, just one slightly shorter than the other. I'm hoping it's the second one, that just two different types of brake vans, but you never know. It could be two different companies doing two different types of brake vans, maybe. Yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting. Right, the time to get this brake van up against a white background and check out some of the features, details, and more. Okay, so there is the Oxford Rail towed brake van in the BR Grey, up against the white background, and yeah, I am quite impressed with this. It was certainly a good buy from the West Somerset Railway, and this is my first time looking at a Oxford Rail brake van. So this is A first for me. So starting off from the, I guess the open part of the brake van. So as you can clearly see, this does have metal buffers, but these are non-sprung, which is fine. I mean, I don't expect them to have sprung buffers, but it's good to see that they have included metal buffers, which is good. And then, of course, being Ultra Rail, it has got NEM couplings, which is good. We've got separately fitted rails and handrails. I think they are plastic. I'll just check that. Yeah, that's plastic. A little bit of this one in the middle. Yeah, that's also plastic. So we've got plastic handrails, which are a little bit flimsy, but they do hold their shape. So I'm not too fussed about. I mean, it could be better if they were metal, of course. But I mean, at the end of the day, as long as they're straight, of which I can see they're pretty much straight, apart from two parts which are slightly warped. I mean, I'm not too fussy about those because a little bit of warp does make them look a bit more realistic, as if they've been used more. Like sometimes if they something hits them on the side or something, like a crane loading some goods into the wagons in front of it, and it actually knocks the side of the brake van or something like that. We've got quite a large step on the side, obviously with those handrails there as well, which is good to see. And then this larger step to get through the door here, which is good. And then on the side here, you've got very nicely printed on Basingstoke, not in common use. Okay, that's interesting. So this wouldn't be used as much. And then you've got the number W35717, which is Western Region. This is a 16-ton brake van. That is interesting. I wonder if I'll just come back from this in a second. I'm just going to see what the weight of the Hornby one is. And I'm back. So I've just checked the Hornby one, and yes, now I know why there's a significant size difference. And that's because the Hornby one is a 20-ton brake van, and this is a 16-ton brake van. So the Hornby one is a bigger version of this, which is interesting. So I've actually got a slightly smaller version brake van, which is good. So a different type of towed van, which is good. Anyway, back onto the details. So we have got a lamp bracket on the side here, just blow my finger there, which is good to see. So if I wanted to, I could add a rear lamp, a flashing light if I wanted to. And you've also got another one on the side here, that's if the light for when the person gets out. We've got a small sort of black chimney there with a slightly coloured roof, as you can see here. Yes, slightly sort of, I want to say more bluer grey than the rest of the brake van, but that's good. And then you've got a bit of numbering on the base there. And then you can see the brake rigging alongside, and also the axle boxes as well, which is, yeah, very well detailed. Not painted or anyway, but I'm not sure if they would be painted in this case. Looking inside here, if I turn the light on maybe for a minute, there you go. You can see we have actually got planks wood, not obviously plastic plank wood, and obviously got the handlebar, which looks a bit not painted, it's just same colour. And then you've got the windows into the brake van, and you see inside it. I am not too sure. Yeah, I can't see in there, but I would have thought there would be something in there, possibly. Let's turn the light off, there we go. So round to the other side. And you've got three windows on this side. I dare say that's possibly a door, maybe, with another lamp bracket there. Yeah. Can't see anything inside, it's dark in there. There might be something in there, you never know. Yeah, but I won't look at that now. I mean, I might do. I don't know whether it will come off or not, but I won't damage it or anything. But as you can see on this side, we have got the same metal buffers and coupling. On this side, let's and you can see all the planks of wood very clearly. Got a bit of riveting there as well, which is good to see. Yeah, this is looking quite a good brake van, I must say. Yeah, that is a good looking brake van. It's also quite nice to have a slightly different version brake van from the normal 20-ton brake van, which is good to see. But anyway, for now, I think it's time to get this down to the track and test out how well these wheels turn. So for that, let's get down to the hill. Okay, so there's the Oxford Rail Tow brake van, down to the track, ready for the hill test. And it did start to roll away from me, so that's a good sign. I have just got it on a slight angle just so that it doesn't move whilst on the curve. But it looks promising. And when I was spinning the wheels earlier, they were turning quite freely. A little bit to add to the detail, I did have a look to see. I mean, it didn't look as though that the roof might have been stuck on, but I looked through the windows for the light, top light that's currently on now, just to see if I could see anything inside. And there did seem to be a bit of planking and some seating in there. So I think there is some detail on the inside, which is good to see. But I mean, back to where we are now, and that is the hill test. So let's give it a little nudge and see what this can do. So I'm just going to try and get it off the angle. Ooh, and a slight roll back as well. Okay, that's a good sign, that is. Yeah, very good sign. Let's try that again. Let's go from here again. Yeah, that is pretty good. That rolls right down to the slight curve here, and pretty much past it. Then the slight roll back because this track has been moved slightly upwards. Don't know why. I think there's a slight bump in it or something. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. That's very good. Look at that. Yeah, that is amazing. So if I hold it there in front of you, there you go. And another very good piece of rolling stock from Oxford Rail. The Great Western Wagon did last time. I think because it's being a slightly smaller a smaller piece of rolling stock, obviously doesn't have as much weight to get down. But because it's a slightly larger wheelbase and larger piece of rolling stock, it can get down the hill a bit quicker and a bit further along. So far, this one is probably the slightly better version of its rolling stock so far from Oxford Rail that I've looked at. I mean, obviously there was those 3 wagons I already did last time, but this is the first. These are the 2 wagons, well, pieces of rolling stock that I've actually physically owned. But yeah, that is actually pretty good. Let's just do it one more time just for a laugh. Let's start roll back again. Yeah, there you go. So it's very good, very good. Right, I think it's time we get this coupled up to a train. And, well, I mean, you can already see it behind you. It's the same engine I used last time, but I will explain why I've chosen this one again. But anyway, let's get this down onto the track and ready to be coupled up to the train. Okay, so there is the Oxford Rail Tow brake van down onto the track, just behind the freight train I've got today. And, well, I literally just managed to stop it because it kept rolling away from me. It kept rolling down this way towards the curve, so which is a little bit annoying, but I've managed to just go on an angle just to stop it. I mean, yeah, again, it just proves that this is a very good piece of rolling stock from Oxford Rail, which is good. And then, of course, there's the freight train, and there's the loco at the end. So let's go and get the loco ready to go and reverse the couple up to the brake van. So here's the loco I will be using today. And yeah, again, I have chosen the 60 Taff tank in the BR livery. Now, I was going to use the large Prairie, but then I realised that I honestly thought it was Great Western brake van I was looking at today, not realising it was a BR brake van. So I've decided to use this again, being a BR loco. But also it means I actually get to use 2 of the same brake van liveries. As you can see, the one I had the last video is now at the front because of the problems I have with the wagon staying on the track when it's behind the loco. I think it's because the wagons I have, the wagons I have seem to be forced off the track, so I've kept that there just for other reasons. And then the actual brake van is further back. So what I'll do now is I will reverse the loco backwards and come up to the brake van. Then I'll just to see how it goes. Let's say back. I heard 2 clicks, so I'm just going to quickly check on it just to make sure it has coupled correctly. I'm quite hopeful for this, but you never know. Right, the Otter Rail one has coupled, but the wagon has moved the side slightly. But yeah, that's coupled now, and they're at the right height, which is good to see. Obviously, there's a slight difference between the couplings. One is a D-shaped coupling, and the other one isn't. But that's fine, as long as they couple together and will run together all right. They should do, which is good. Yes, right. So for now, let's get the run session going. And now with a slightly longer freight train, well, slightly shorter because of the brake van sizes. But anyway, here we go. This is a very nice start off. Anyway, here we go. And there's the brake van. Okay, so the brake van seems to be happy going around the layout. So without further ado, the next loco I will be running today is the Great Western King class, and I've got the rig of Pullmans with it today. So without further ado, let's get it going. Lovely. And on the third line, I have gone with a different loco, and I've gone with the Standard 4 MT Tender, number 75070. I've changed it for the whole class because I thought, as it's more of a BR running today, I just thought I would like to run this instead of the Hall, as I run that last time. And it seems to be behaving itself this time, because it's a bit juddery. But it's not as juddery today as in previous days. And I've got the chocolate and cream coated, chocolate and cream coated behind it as well to go with it. So let's get it going. Lovely. And then on the fourth line, I've gone with a small prairie again, with the Great Western Kite coaches. So let's get this one going. Enjoy this main session. Unfortunately, the 4MT failed, so I'll replace it with none other than another 4MT. Yes, one of the wires broke whilst I was running around, so I think it was something that got caught or something as it was going around, and every time I went over the curve, it sort of slowly snapped it, I guess. So I thought it was another 4MT, so I'll fix this. It's just an easy fix, just to solder the wires together, and then it'll be as good as new. It's a bit of a shame, really, but at least it's not a serious problem like a motor failure. Yeah, at least that's one good thing. Yeah. Okay, well, after a 90% solid running session with the first time in a while a loco failure, that's just an easy fix. Just one of the wires obviously got caught somewhere and just snaps because it just froze. It was trying to move, but then I realised that it's just because the wires were just touching each other. So I'll get that fixed as soon as possible, so you can see it running once more. But for now, I thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe to keep the channel going. And if you have any comments, please do put down in the comments below. But for now, I shall see you next time for some more reviews and videos. Goodbye, everyone.